Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm a makeup enthusiast. In today's video I am barefaced because I thought that I might do my makeup on camera for you guys for once, using some new goodies. So I received my entire Sydney Grace order, which you probably would have seen my unboxing and swatch party prior to this video. So I have all of these like green toned eyeshadows, mostly green toned, and I have a couple of, so we're probably going to go with something like greeny, quite warm toned eye look today. I do also have some cream shadows. I've got some multi-chrome pigments. I've got two multi-chrome pressed shadows, which may be incorporated, may not. I'm not quite sure. And then I have a few other new bits and pieces. I've got some bits and pieces that I haven't really tried and tested all that much out on camera or anything like that. So I thought that I would do my makeup. It's going to be a mostly full face of new makeup, with some like existing stuff. Existing stuff will all be like project pan stuff. So without further ado, let's jump on in and see where the mood takes us. So my skin is not looking in the best condition. I have had like a bit of an eye thing going on for like the past, I want to say maybe 2 months, and it's only just like started to heal. I've had like these two really dry patches on my outer corner, which is why I haven't done a review of this guy yet. This is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. Yeah, I've had like this weird kind of dry texture spot on both of my eyes in the outer corner. I'm not quite sure what has caused it. I think it may have been a new skincare item that I was testing out, and it's taken a while for it to like heal and for me to find something that really helped it. And it's finally, I think it's still a little bit iffy, so I still don't want to like push it too much. And I still feel like I don't have like a, you know, clean canvas to test out and do a full review on these eye primers. So I know I did promise a review on this eye primer, but I just couldn't really give it a good run for its money while, you know, I had some texture and some sore spots going on my eyes. I just feel like it really wouldn't have given the primer the best chance. So I'm just blending this out. Now the few times I have used this, I have felt like I've gotten a bit of like an edge on the outer corner here. So I'm just going to really try and blend it out and push it down so we have like a, you know, flat edge. So that's the Hourglass primer. I do find that I do feel like it kind of smooths out the base, but as you can see, I don't know whether it's going to show up, but as you can see, the primer doesn't really, let me turn my light down a little bit. The primer doesn't really like block out color. Like it doesn't have a whole heap of color to it. I'm going to start with a really big fluffy brush, and I'm going in with the color Dirt Road, and I'm just going to go really lightly because I'm going to pop this on the top of my lid here, and because it's so pigmented I don't want it to show up a whole heap. Like I don't want it to be super noticeable. I'm kind of using this as almost like a, you know, like a brow bone highlight, but it's not a highlight color. Next I'm going to go in with the color Green Anjou on a like a pinched blending brush. This is the S23 from Kaleidos. That first one was the S1 from Kaleidos. And I'm just running this through my crease and blending it up into that previous color. Now I'm going on with my Real Techniques shading brush. I'm going to go in with a deeper matte on the outer corner. Actually, I might run a deeper matte through the crease first. This one is the color Kiwi Fruit, and I'm running this through my crease. Okay, I feel like the primer is gripping onto these shadows, which is good, but if you're wanting to blend, it doesn't make it the easiest. So in this kind of situation, if you do find a shadow kind of sticking, I find it's better to go in with more like a lighter hand and kind of dab it down and then blend it out. So you're kind of covering the primer and then you're blending it out once it's kind of lost its stick. And then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. So I've got a Wayne Goss brush here. This is the number 16. And I'm just going to use this to blend. This is the colour Backwards. And on the Wayne Goss fluffy brush, I'm just going to run this in between the dark green colour there and the lighter, like paley nude colour. For my outer corner, I'm going to go back in with my shading brush by Real Techniques. I really like this brush for outer corner work. And I'm going to go in with this colour Trailhead, which is like a really deep matte forest green, and I'm just popping this on my outer corner. And I'm starting to blend, I'm starting in like a C motion. So that's where I want like the most colour. And then I'm blending it like in. Blending this up to create a shape. So I use my eyeshadows as kind of like a corrective shape for my eyes. So I will bring it a little bit higher on the outer corner. I think I'm going to go in with this colour here, which is like a brighter shimmer. I think it'll just complement the darkness a bit more. And this is the colour Be My Sunshine. I'm going in with a Sigma E55 eyeshadow, and I'm just going to go in dry with this first and see if I need any, you know, glitter glue or anything. And it doesn't look like I need any. I might, you know, use a little bit of setting spray, but I don't think I'll need glitter glue. This is the colour Bravo. I'm just going on a fluffy brush, just really lightly, and I'm just running this over the edge here, just to blend it out. Now, back in with my shader brush and the matte green. Just going along this edge here and blending. I'm not loving the shape, but that's okay, because if I keep playing with it, it's just going to get worse. I do like the gold with the green though, the forest green. I think it complements well. Okay, I'm going to start my base and then I'll come back and do like underneath the eyes. So for my base today, I'm going to use the MAC Strobe Cream all over. So I take it probably more than I need to, but I take a fairly generous amount and just put this all over my face. Then we're going in with the devil himself, the Sharp Tape, and just just a little bit, not too much, and I blend this out with my Blenderful. And don't look at this because it's filthy. I really need to wash my brushes and sponges and everything today. I've been avoiding it for the last like month because I have so much to wash. Oh, this looks terrible. I hate the way the Tarte Shape Tape looks under my eyes. It looks terrible, but I'm so close. I feel like I maybe only have maybe another 2 months or something on it, so I'm like past the point. I've like endured for this long, I may as well just keep on going. And I always find with Tarte Shape Tape that like the edge here never mixes well with my foundation, so I always try and make sure that's blended really well. For foundations, I have 2 on the go at the moment because this guy doesn't play well with some of my primers. So I use my Wet n Wild, what is this? The Photofocus foundation with the Strobe Cream, because they seem to go well together, but this guy does not play well with any kind of, what do you call them? Any kind of like pore filling primers. It just doesn't work, and I hate this stupid little spatula thing. It's disgusting. I cannot wait to be finished this foundation, but I feel like I have barely made a dent in it. And I always do some under my neck because I feel like this foundation definitely does not match my neck. Oh, I cannot stand that spatula. It's so stupid. And then I blend out with a old favorite. This is my Sigma flat top kabuki, the F80. Yeah, I've gotten back into loving using this again. Strange, I know. I like vowed that I would never use brushes again for my foundation, but I've actually been really enjoying it. I can't even remember. I think there was a foundation that I used this with that it looked absolutely terrible. Actually, it might even be this one. I used it one day and I was like, that looks disgusting. So I grabbed out my flat top kabuki and it looked really good. So I've been using this again, and I think I've put way too much foundation on my face. So I blend out with this, and then I put it on with this, and then I just quickly go over it with my Blenderful just to make sure it's like all kind of, you know, seamless, because I feel like that this still definitely gives me like brush marks. Oh, and this foundation is terrible. I don't even know why I decided to put this on, but I really want to finish it, so I'm trying to use it as much as I can, but it's definitely not my preferred foundation. So I'm gonna pop that away, and then I just go over it with my Blenderful around the edges and whatnot, and I don't know what the hell I've done here. I'm gonna set my under eyes using my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette, and I use the one in the middle. I know this is really weird because this is like a highlighter, but I found that this is like one of the only things that makes my Shape Tape look right. I don't know whether you can see, but like right here around my eyes is like it's kind of like an edge. You can see like the primer. This is the problem I've had like every time I've worn the primer, is it gets like this weird edge to it. Like it just doesn't seem to play well with others. Like it looks really nice and it makes the shadows look really nice, but on this edge here, I can never seem to get it to mix well with my other products, like my foundations and stuff. I'm just gonna whack on some of this. It's just like a lip balmy type product, just while we continue on with the face. I'm not going to wear this lip, but just while we are continuing on, I've got some moisture on my lips. Now for powder, I've been using the Linda Hallberg Infinity Filter Loose Setting Powder. I've nearly finished this, which I'm kind of happy about, kind of sad about. So I do like this powder, and I think it's a really nice one. It puts like a really nice finish on it, but at the same time, I am so keen to try another powder. So yeah, I'm so keen to like move on to my next powder. But it is a really nice powder. I feel like it does leave a nice finish on the skin, but Linda Hallberg is a little bit harder to get for us Aussies. And what was I gonna say? And it's only a 9-gram pot. So as opposed to some other powders that you can get, like the Fenty one I think is like 30 grams, whereas this is only 9 grams, which is not a lot. Like, it's a lot of powder, but when you compare it to other powders for like the same price, it's not a lot of powder. Next, we shall do some bronzing. Let's make us look like a real human again. So I'm using the color Radiant Light from the Ambient lighting palette. I'm so close to hitting pan on the center of this. I'm super excited. And I use this as like a bronzer contour. I just, you know, use it all around my face. Make me look like a human again and not a ghost. And I like to like take a tiny little bit and run it through this area here, just so it doesn't look so like line. So I normally like run it under my jaw, and then whatever's left I like run in this bit here. Next I'm going to take this guy right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk blush. It is Pillow Talk, isn't it? Yeah. This is, okay, this is one of the boob blushes by Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm probably going to mainly stick to the outside because the inside for me is like a highlight color. So we'll see what it looks like, and I might have to maybe mix it with some of my other stuff. Oof, okay, they're a lot more powdery than I thought they would be. I don't mind that. It's it looks nice on camera. It's quite like a warm, almost reddy tone on me. And I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like this more than I thought I would when I swatched it. When I swatched it, I was like, meh, don't know about that. Okay, I need to stop, otherwise I am going to look like a clown. Okay, I'm going to use the one in the center as a highlighter, which is, I guess, how she suggests. But before I do that, I'm going to go back in with my powder brush, which is the Refa number 5. I absolutely love my Refa brushes. I use my Refa brushes like every single day. I am going to run some shadow under my eyes. First of all, I'm going to do my highlighter. This is not the order that I normally do it in, but I'm going with my Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going with the color in the center here. And I'm just going to pop this on the top of my cheekbones here, just the usual spots that you highlight. And I'm gonna like run it around because I like how that looks at the moment. let's put some shadows under our eyes. Now I'm just going to run the dark green under. I might pop a little bit of the gold on the inner corner. Actually, yes, let's do that first. So just on my Real Techniques, what is this again? Shader brush. And I go like right on the tip. Otherwise, I find that it comes down too far. And I'm going to take a little bit of the gold and just pop that just on the... And then I'm going to take this colour right here, which is like a paler gold. This is the colour Major. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner. And to do that, I'm taking my Refa number 3 brush. This is like a really small pencil brush. And I'm just wrapping that around the inner corner. Just something a little bit brighter. Like it's still in the gold family, but it's just a little bit brighter. Just because of the darkness that we have going on. That's better. Okay. For my brows, I have some very exciting products to use. I have these two from M Cosmetics. So my husband, who's the best husband in the world, picked up some products from M Cosmetics for me, and also some products from Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm really excited to use these because I've already swatched this on the back of my hand and I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I think it's almost, this is going to be a bold statement, but almost to the point where maybe I might get some more of these and put them in my makeup kit. Like, I haven't even used it on my brows yet and I'm already thinking that I'm going to love it. Just because it's so fine and it's quite pigmented too. Like, I put it on the back of my hand and then I like rubbed over it quite aggressively with my finger. And it like barely moved. So I think I'm gonna really like it. And it's so fine. Look at, let me see if I can. Like, look how fine that is. It is tiny. Tiny, tiny. Sorry camera, I know you just struggled with that. Be extra today and I'm going to add a little bit of my pomade just in the center here, just where I want some more color. Sometimes I feel like the pomade can give you like a Sharpie brow kind of effect because it's just like you're slapping on a lot of colour. And I also got the, what is this? This is the Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream. I got both of these in the colour Brunette and I think they're a really good match for me. But this thing is so unbelievably tiny, and this has fibres in it, so I'm really interested to see how it looks. And I haven't used a brow like gel for ages, just because I couldn't be bothered buying one. But I do love the effect of, you know, like brushing on brows and having them like really nice and fluffy and bushy. For my lips, to finish off, I have a few lip products. I have one of the M Cosmetics Infinite Lip Creams, but I think this might be too dark. And then I have the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in medium, and Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk medium, and the lipstick in Pillow Talk medium. I think that this might be better. So I love this rose gold packaging. I don't even know whether this is gonna work, but I really am desperate to try these lip products. So So, lip cheat. And I don't know exactly whether this colour is going to work. This colour looks almost exactly like my lip colour, which I like this because it's like the same colour as my lips. Let's see how we go with that. I don't mind the texture of the lipstick. It's kind of like it's like a moussey matte kind of lipstick. What is the formula? Matte Revolution. So I'll see how it feels after a while, but so far it feels kind of comfortable. Like I said, it's kind of like a moussey matte. I'm just going in with my MAC Prep and Prime. Actually, I'm gonna be very, very extra and I'm going to get out my Hourglass setting spray. The mist on that is so fine, I feel like it never gets on my face. But now that we are glowing to the gods, I feel like that just, you know, made my skin look so much better than it did before. She's a gorgeous setting spray. And now I'm just going to, do I need eyeliner? I might run a black liner through my waterline. And I didn't bring one. Do I need liner? Maybe this one. I might run this one. This is the Linda Ivory Avoir Flash. Sorry, not Flash. Not Flare, Flash. And last but not least, we need some mascara. Oh god. I'm even useless. We're just gonna go with this one. This is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. Alrighty. So that was a lot. I've been filming this look for a very long time, but this is the final look. So yeah, using mostly new bits and pieces. I let you know what I used throughout the video. If you do like this makeup look, let me know down in the comments box. Let me know what your favorite part of the makeup look is. If you do want to join the beauty fam, you can click the join button down below and find out all the details for the membership. Or if you want to keep up to date on all my future content or my future videos, then you can hit the subscribe button down below as well. And I hope that you are having a fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.